Today I'm going to show you some simple and fun basketball screen drills to improve your ability to get yourself and your teammates open on offense. I'm Coach Charlie with AttackBball Academy. As a premier basketball player development coach, I want to train you today like I've trained thousands of youth players all over the world for almost 2 decades. So in this video today, I'm going to show you a little known drill to master the away screen. Next, I'm going to show you the #1 drill to practice to become a pro at setting ball screens. Last, I'm going to show you the ball screen drill to get your team more buckets. And on top of that, a bonus that I'll give to you, but only if you stick around to the very end. All right, let's work on the little known drill that you can actually get better at mastering the away screen. See, when you set an away screen, again, here's the ball as an example. And the away screen is I'm going away from the ball. As a screener, this is the key important. You're not just going to sacrifice your body and then get all ticked off. No, you are the second cutter. That is the solution. When you set a screen, you are now the second cutter. If you get teams that like to lazily switch, and I call switching lazy. I do it sometimes too. When you got teams that are really good, you sometimes gotta concede defensively, you gotta switch. But here's how you cut up a team that switches. As a second cutter, you cut opposite of your teammate. So if I go set a down screen, right, or a pin down, you may call it, and my teammate came off my right hip and shoulder tight, and they're going up. As soon as I hear switch, I'm going down. I split the difference. I am the second cutter. Just no difference of the other way. I go set a screen, my teammate really reads it and responds, they break the screen. They go down because they knew a switch was happening. Guess what? I come right back up. And here's why. Because the person that's picking me up is behind me. On the first take, right, when I set that screen, that person was in action. Here's that defender. They're trying to avoid that screen. They hear my opponent, their teammate yell, switch! This is where they are. So now they're outside of me. I hear switch, boom, I cut right to the basket. I may not get the basketball, but now I have a trailing defender that's at a disadvantage. It put his team, her team at a disadvantage. And the same holds true when I pop out. I go set a down screen, my teammate reads it, they yell switch, the person that's guarding me is the same position. I come back to the basketball area. I come right back to it. So let me show you a way with a drill I call S3. Set a screen, slip to go score to the basket. We're gonna do it both ways, right? Set a screen, screen, switch, switch, bang. What did I do? Right, my teammate came off my shoulder high, I went low. Bottom line, I could do this all over the court. Right, screen, slip to the basket, right? Having fun with the game. Now I'm gonna do it popping out. My teammate decide on that away screen, they do a good job of reading it. Now boom, they cut low. All I'm gonna do is pop up high for a shoot a jump shot. Screen, boom, switch, came back to the ball. Lift up, shoot, knockdown shot. I'll do it as a right-hander. Screen, switch. Came back to the basketball. Lift up shot. Simple, right? Have solutions on deck. Have an S3 mentality when you're setting the away screen, right? Or when you set any screen, but particularly when you set away screens. You always want a screen to slip to become a scorer as a second cutter. Now let's become a pro at learning how to master setting ball screens. So the opposite of a away screen, again, you're going to set a screen away from the ball to also take your defender away. They don't know any better. They may turn their back to the ball. Your teammate now may have a lane to drive. They may overhelp, you might be wide open. When you set an on-ball screen, what you're after is really setting it to where you can nail that screen. Okay, so now let's talk about, again, setting a ball screen. What I can do now, when I set a ball screen, the whole key of it, when I set this screen, here's what I like to do. I like to give players space. Now you can be like, well, Coach Charlie, why didn't you go all the way to the man? One, what happens when we sometimes go all the way to the person you set the screen on? You're moving, your teammate's moving, your teammate bumps, so you bump, and what happened? Bloop, player control foul. I like to stop one step short, and I'm actually gonna turn this. I want you to see it. We're gonna say the player's coming to their left this way. I want to stop one step short and protect myself accordingly, right? And by stepping one step short, here's what happens. This player now, believe it or not, is now delayed by a half a second or 1 second, which in basketball can be the difference between 1 feet and 3 feet. Watch this. Now, me being solid, giving them a step. They try to fight over, look what happens. Clipped. by me, legally. I'm not moving. That slight delay, that half-second bump, 1 second bump is going to create my teammate space between 1 to 3 feet. He's already on his way or her way to the basket. They go low, same concept. My teammate be able to read it, shoot over me. As a drill, I'm by myself. No one's in the gym but me and the basketball. Mr. Wilson, right? You don't know what I'm talking about? Tom Hanks, the actor, Mr. Wilson, the volleyball. Go look up that movie. Here is the defender. Here I am. The two opportunities I have on the ball screen is I can either roll to the basket as a roller or pop out. There I go again, being a lone nut in the gym by myself, working on team concept games. Screen, screen, roll, bang, 1, 2, lay the ball up. Power, right? As if again, my teammate's coming off with a left hand dribble and they pass me the ball. So what I want to do, wherever I set that screen, the side my teammates hit, my teammate hits my right side, I want to open up my right side. I want to roll to cut off my defender, right? As I roll to the basket, right? Okay, here I go, ready? Screen, screen, boom, roll to the basket, power layup. Power layup, whether I'm tall or small, don't matter. Now, the opposite holds true too. If I can't roll to the basket, I pop out. Let's say for whatever reason, they do a good job of blitzing or putting pressure on the ball handler. So when I see that, I now set a screen and I got two choices. I want to pop out, right? I want to create space for my teammate to give me a pass. They probably lift up to shoot the basketball, okay? Now I'm popping. Screen, pop. Pop, lift up shot, right into the shot. Screen, pop, lift, shot. Perfect. Either you're rolling or you're popping. Best way to roll, wherever side your teammate hit on your right, roll with the right side. They go under, they blitz teammate, pop out, get space, ready to knock down that shot. Ready to shoot that basketball on a moment's notice. I noticed that you're not a subscriber. I develop premier basketball players and roll out 20 high-quality videos every month to help you. So click that subscribe button. Let me show you the screen that's guaranteed to get your teammates more buckets. If you are a strong, solid player that's not selfish, this screen here to me is a secret. It's a back screen. You also may know it as an up screen. So many times I'm watching games, whether it's the highest levels or the lowest levels, I'll see a defender on an island. Off-ball defense. Now here's the offensive player. Here I am as a defensive player. Disengaged. Watching the ball that may be over here. Or they may be down in the stands. What a perfect opportunity. If we're in a motion style offense, coach may not want me to do this, but I see an opportunity. What a perfect opportunity now to come over here. We call it an up screen because you're going up. It's also a back screen because you're looking at a screen that defender's back. And now your teammate, let's say this is my teammate, can go right by me. And the same holds true. They yell switch, teammate goes low, I go high. And all those other principles apply. I didn't mean to make that rhyme, but that might be a t-shirt, right? But my point is, this right here, now this is the defender. Setting up screens. You're setting a screen on a defender's back. Setting a solid screen, and the same holds true. This is now the person that has to switch on you. I did it again, I didn't mean to rhyme. Goodness. This is the person now. They yell switch, you go to the basket. That person's trailing you. That person's trailing you. It makes no sense to pop out. So now I'm going to do a up screen, back screen drill. Right now I'm rolling to the basket. Screen, screen, switch, ball, stop, layup to the basket. Now I'm gonna pop out. For whatever reason, they yell switch. Now this person here drops in to the inside. I'm gonna go outside. Last one. Screen! Screen, pop, bank shot, one a hole. Have fun with the game. There you have it. You can be by yourself. You can be creative. Look at our videos. And you can work on what we call universal team concepts, because it's your job as a player to learn how to take your individual skills into your coach's universal team concepts, because it needs to fit that playbook. And that's what we all about, helping you master your coach's playbook so you can have more fun, get more minutes to do the things you want to do with basketball. Let's keep the momentum going with that bonus I mentioned earlier. We've covered a lot in this video, and I really want to make sure I'm helping you out. So I'd like to offer you a guide that covers all the must-know basketball principles and in what switch to apply them. This is a powerful guide of best practice tips and skills empowering you to take charge of your game. Just click the link in the description below, You can download the guide I put together as my gift to you. Enjoy it and keep attacking.